Another episode of the Paradox Perspective Show. It's your boy Zay. I'm with Kobe, and we got a special guest, Lady Lee. Been knowing her for some time. We're gonna let her introduce herself. We go from there.
For sure. Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Lady Lee. Thanks for having me. It's an honor to be here.
Absolutely.
And yeah, we've been knowing each other for a minute.
Yeah,
Look at it now.
It's been a minute. Hey, full circle.
Facts.
Full
that
circle.
Shit's crazy. It's lit.
We met at the job UPS distribution center, something like
Yeah,
that. Yeah, real talk.
working in a warehouse.
Yeah.
I ain't even have no hair then. I was like, I cut everything off. Yeah, that's
cut.
crazy. Facts, but yeah, now we here, and I could curse on here, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
So, BU, for sure.
Cool.
Yeah. So, from New York, of course. What part?
Yeah, so I'm from Jamaica, Queens.
Okay.
That's the South Side. You
Word.
feel me? Born in Jamaica Hospital. I moved out to the A. Like 09. I've been out here for a minute. Went to school out here, went to college out here. Shout out Fort Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And I'm in the city, just trying to take the city over. You feel me? A couple of cities.
Hey, in fact, you do be on the move. I see your one event. You was out in Florida or something like that.
Yeah. Yo, shout out Florida, shout out Orlando. They be fucking with me heavy.
Yeah.
So
You got a good little following. They rock with the what's the little song? I don't know the song that like the little song was it Lady?
Oh
Lee?
yeah.
You got the little hard.
Hey, I like
Yeah,
that.
facts. You know,
That's
double
hard.
L's. Yeah, they be rocking with it. They
So
be rocking with
what
it.
age did you start like getting into music or into rap per se?
Definitely. So yeah, I got into rap when I was 6. I was rapping when I was 6, and then I went to the studio for the first time in 2015, and I went with Professor Griff from Public Enemy.
Okay, word.
So he kind of like took me up under his wing, gave me some gems. You feel me? And we still in contact till today. But that's how I kind of got started for real out here.
It's crazy. I was just Professor Griff did an interview here with Red Pill. I was listening to one of his interviews. Yeah.
Oh, that's so
solid
dope.
dude. Yeah.
Shout out Pro G.
I was telling you, but that's the one that's
that's
part
the
of
one you was
Public
telling
Enemy.
me about.
Yeah. So
Definitely.
solid dude for sure. Got a lot of knowledge. You in the right hands for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
definitely.
So
definitely.
I want to ask you this: like being a female artist who prides himself on having real bars.
Yeah.
What do you feel like the state of female rap as a whole? Like, is it evolving or like what do you feel about it? Because it's a lot of stuff like mixed in that don't really correlate to the type of music you put out.
Yeah.
You give us the political answer. You give us
Yeah,
the real
how you really
answer.
feel it.
Cool.
How you
Okay,
really
cool.
feel it?
I like that. So yeah, here's how I feel about it. Evolving, yes. I feel like everything is always at like a constant change. So it's gonna change. It's gonna do things that I may not personally agree with, but it is change.
Right.
You feel me? I think that there are a lot of dope female rappers. There's a lot of dope female MCs, and then there's a lot of dope female lyricists. So I done categorize these females, and the ones that I like the most, shout out Lady London, shout out Tierra Whack, shout out Chica,
Okay.
girls like that, those are the ones I feel like they don't get the most spotlight, if that makes sense,
I
you know?
see what you're saying, like mainstream.
Like mainstream, yeah. And it's really because, and it doesn't have to do, when I make this comment, it's not directed to the artist, because the artist is going to create what they're really doing, like what they're living. If this is what these girls are doing, I can't judge that.
Sure.
But what I can say is the media controls what they put in front of us and what we're seeing. And if they want that message, definitely. If they want that message to be out there, that's why they're going to push certain people.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't
get
want
that
to
machine behind them.
It's a machine, right? So I don't even, and that sucks because that's why people be like, oh, I don't like such and such, or I don't like what they doing. And it's like, it ain't even them. It's the machines we not liking. We just don't know that. We just don't know that. So, that's how I feel about it. But I do think it's a constant change, which is cool. We're going to be in this era for right now, but everything got to come full circle.
It has its time. There like you said, full circle. Like, so growing up in New York, like, that's like, it's kind of considered like the mecca of rap. So like, did you kind of grow up like listening to like those artists on the corners, like laying down the bars and
stuff like that?
Right, yeah.
So me personally, I didn't get into the culture of hip hop depriving from New York. So I didn't get to be, I wasn't there long enough to be like catch people at the corners rapping or
sure.
Spitting bars in the train station. You feel me? But my pops did, and my family do. It's a bunch of
that's my dog, man.
And I got a lot of family members that are creatives, so we just kind of kept it within us, and that's really how I know about it. But I want to answer something about the question that you said though. It was something that you said in there about it coming from New York.
The Mecca of rap?
Yeah, it was something in there. I don't know. It'll come back to me. But overall, though, yeah, I didn't get to experience that part at the corner. But I know that it's a lot of authenticity up there.
Got you.
And you really got to be dope.
Yeah,
for people to fuck with you.
I heard I've heard people talk about when they go to comedy clubs in New York. It's like if they ain't feeling you, you gotta get.
You gotta
bro.
go.
You gotta go. Bro.
You gotta go.
So like, are there any specific artists that you kind of like taking liking towards, or you kind of female artists that you kind of listen to? Like, I like her bars. I like the way she. You know what I'm saying? Is there any particular artist? It could be newer or older generations. Yeah.
Oh, dope. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna give a few. Lauryn Hill's gonna be my number one. We're gonna shout up here.
Bars with the Fugees, bro.
Okay.
Bro, Lauryn Hill had bars, man. That's my top 5 female artists. Yeah,
oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
Me too. Me
sure.
too. Yeah. I fuck with Lauryn. Lauren. It's so many of them. Queen Latifah, I be fucking with some. Okay. Yeah, she definitely got some bars. It's a message too. I listen to like the message and what you're talking about. I'm gonna bring it back to like our generation. Like I said, Lady London. Shout out Lady London. Mm-hmm. Tierra Whack. I think Chica's dope. Missy's still dropping too. So you know, I fuck with Missy. Okay. I think Missy hard. She producing. She's writing, she's it. So yeah, that. But and Nicki. Okay. I'm gonna say Nicki right now for sure. It's so funny because in all of my interviews that I've ever done, I don't ever mention Nicki. And I don't mention Nicki because I feel like it's like a given now for females to be like saying
cop out almost.
Yeah, like a cop out.
I did.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like I never want to give that, but really and truly, hip hop did not chart this year. And
that's true.
Nicki came through and made that shit happen. Like, there's nothing you can say about that. Like, we need good music, and she create great music. She's a great artist. Got to give it to her for that. But yeah, that's my females for right now.
Have you heard of Cyrock?
Cyrock,
no. I ain't gonna lie, she reminds me a lot. Like, you remind me a lot of her. Like, both light skin, lyrical as fuck too. Like straight bars. Like, I'm coming at you like I'm this, I'm that. Yeah, you gonna feel what I'm saying on the mic, and I ain't gotta throw no sexual bars. You gonna. It's like a real message. Like you very similar. So check her out for sure.
I'm gonna definitely check her out. I'm gonna get her Instagram when we
I want to ask you this. With the climate of rap, do you think it's important for y'all to kind of create your own narrative? It's important for y'all to like put a certain energy in the bars, like more so for y'all because it's automatically like, you know, I don't want to say no name, but you know certain artists that the sex talk and like the sex rap they put out. So does it become kind of hard for y'all to like disassociate yourself with that? You know what I'm saying? Like
definitely. Yeah, and I like that question too. Yes, it is harder. Mm-hmm. It is harder. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is harder because at the end of the day, whatever you're making is for the consumers. Right. So if the consumers are saying they want to hear this, that's just kind of what it is. Like, it don't matter. But that's the part where you have like that it person or people that just have that factor about them that's undeniable. Yeah. It doesn't even matter what they're talking about. Like, you got no choice but to fuck with them. Like, if not, you just a hater. Like, I don't know.
That's real though.
That's right. Yeah, so that's how I feel about that. But I don't feel like it's a discouragement to females who are like more so about like the lyrics and lyricism, because there's a time and place for everything. Like I said earlier, like things die out. And things circle back around. Yep. So it's definitely there.
Definitely an evolving door.
Yeah, definitely.
I just recently watched that movie. What's it called? Like Roxanne or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So
that sounds familiar.
You gotta watch it. I think it might be on Netflix. I don't know. But it's about like her way of like rapping. I don't know the artist that it was necessarily based off, but like Nas in the movie and stuff like that. And it's like just growing up in the rap scene and just being a female artist, it's just completely different than how somebody would treat a male artist or like the things that you go through. So when you are like touring or going to places and different things of that such, do you see a difference in like the way you're treated and other people are treated or male artists are treated, or do you see like
definitely definitely I be running across that shit all the time. It's so lame, but that's the part of like you just gotta keep doing it. But I've done like competition type of things. And they'll just go with the guy because he's a guy. Like, I've actually had a guy tell me that. Like, I'm going to go with him because he's a guy. Yeah. Like, it is what it is. So, shit, I mean, all right. Yeah. I can't mess around and grow a third leg. So, I got to accept it. You feel me? But that's cool, though, because to me, I'm more like a projector. So, it just shows me the mental capacity that you're really at. So I can't even be offended.
I didn't really want to take the award from you, or, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because you think that way anyway.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Right.
And it coming from you, that shit really don't mean that much after I just seen how you think. So
that
shit ain't nothing. Real talk.
Facts, yeah.
So let me ask you this. Being a attractive rapper in the industry, does it you come across sometimes like where, you know what I'm about to say, they kind of like think you gonna because you really about your craft. If people don't know, like, you really about your craft.
Thank you.
They kind of think, they kind of think they finna come at you a certain way. Like, how do you set that boundary? Like, nah, I'm an artist first. Like, I am not with. Like, how do you set that boundary with? Because I know it happens. You know
it definitely happens. You know, that's a great question. How do I? I feel like I do it so like subconsciously now. I don't even really know how to tell you because. Maybe it's the way my actions or the way that I respond to them. Like, it's never like feeding into what they're saying. Like, if I'm like, yo, I need to do this for 500, and they like, all right, cool, but you look good today, cool, I need 500.
Real talk.
So this is what we doing. I appreciate you telling me how you feel, but that ain't the point. You feel me? So I pretty much keep it like that, and a lot of times it's like 50-50. Some guys respect it, and they just fuck with me for the business part because they see that's what it is. Everybody gonna win. That's with 100. Me. And then you got the other people that be salty as hell. Yeah. They want to unfollow you on Instagram. They want to block you, watch you from other pages.
And I ain't gonna lie, it be some of these ones that, like, a lot of these niggas be thinking the ones, that's the ones that be going out like that.
Like,
no, bro. Like, they be really.
Yes, they be corny. There's a lot of corny motherfuckers out here.
I can only imagine.
But it's cool. I let them be corny in peace. They don't fuck with me. Pretty much. So
right. They do their thing and you
feel me? Yeah. My train gonna keep going.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. What's been your favorite performance so far? I know you performed it. Fort Valley, you had Fort Valley lit. I remember that to watch the story. She had Fort Valley lit. So, like, what's been your favorite, like, concert or performance that you've done so far?
Yeah, so damn. I've done so many and I've done them for so long. I'm gonna do, instead of like a concert, I could do like a era, like my favorite era of like performing is gonna be the Fort Valley.
Okay,
like you said, because they showed mad love.
The HBCU,
the HBCU, they go. And
he went to Central, so he.
And
Morgan State.
And Morgan, So you lit. Nah, for sure. Yeah, so they rocked out. Party School. The way that played out, it was so like. The universe put that together. That's why it's like the best for me, because really and truly, when I went to college, I wasn't doing music. I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna just go get this degree, whatever. I didn't plan to go to college either. All of that was like planned 3 weeks before I went. I got there and they turned me up. Yeah. They really turned me up. They put me on like a little talent show. I was like, fuck it, I'll do it.
Ate that shit.
Did it real quick. Yo, that shit took off. I was like, oh yeah, I'm fucking with it. That's when I did I Don't Want. You came through for that.
Yeah, I was in one of her music videos.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
What you know about that? You're a male video vixen.
Little video vixen, you know what I'm
saying? Nah, word. That shit was lit. It was valid. Sure. That definitely is. That's in the books for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's like my favorite time. Fort Valley. They had me as a homecoming performer too, so that was fire.
That's lit.
Word. You got a question? Okay, well, I
was just saying like that HBCU. I asked my question because like I said, I don't think it should be any type of discrimination between male and female artists. Like
sure.
Put everybody on the same playing field. Like let's see who can really rhyme. Let's see who can really rap. Let's see who got the bars.
Yeah, that's why I say Cyrock in my top 5, like across the board, like not just female rap. Like the first time I listened to her was a week ago. I already put her in my top 5.
That's crazy.
She's like that.
Oh yeah, I need to check her out. I need to check her out.
You know, I ain't gonna hype nobody else. You know me.
Yeah, it's real like.
Yeah, so
substance, man, just like, you know what I'm saying? Really care about the craft.
Yeah.
I ain't trying. Like, forget the beat sometimes, man. Like,
Ooh.
we'll put the producers over here, you know what I'm saying? The engineers.
So do you see that sometimes? Like,
yes,
rappers get saved by their producers?
Yes, and I'm loving everything you're saying right now. Like, like with the woman and the men and female rap, male rap, and producers and beats and all that shit. Like, this is what I gotta say about that. First of all, shout out to the producers, because if it wasn't for the producers, these motherfuckers would not be nobody. They would be just for social media, and that's that. Yeah, for sure. That's why, side note, I like that, what's that called? Genius. Was it Genius? Nah, the XXL freestyles.
Okay.
The last one they did an acapella. They did an acapella version.
Yeah.
Ass.
Exposed.
Exposed. That's why they did that shit. It had to be, because why else would you take a beat off?
Right.
But okay. So anyway, that's like a great example of that. And also, like, I don't like that like categorizing thing, like male, female. They feel like it's like real female dominated right now. And a lot of females, it's gonna sound weird coming from me, I'm pretty sure, but a lot of females are on the we females, so we gotta team up. We gotta support. I'm supporting what's dope.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck if you a female, male, he, she, whatever you want to be. I'm supporting what's fire and who's genuinely doing this shit because they want to add something to the culture, or they're doing it for them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I fuck with that that you were saying that, and then you had asked a question in the middle of what he was saying. Do you remember?
What was it geared around?
Do I get that a lot with producers or something like that?
Do you see that a lot with like some rappers getting saved by their producers? Like,
the
beat be crazy, but it's like, damn, you take that beat away. What are you saying, bro? What you saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Talking about Hello Kitty and shit.
They'll
sneak it in because that beat's so crazy. Like,
the beat come on, niggas be like,
about it get you in a trance. Like, so you already on that frequency of the beat. You're not really caring about that. Like you said, the lyrics become white noise. Really, the beat is just the only thing you tuned into. Any collaborations you want to do? Like, put that I want to do? Yeah, that you think about trying to do?
No collaborations that I'm thinking about trying to do. The collaborations that I have.
Okay.
Already. Not out yet. We got an album on the way.
Word, for sure.
You got a release date on the album, or are we?
I don't. I ain't even gonna do y'all like that. I don't. So I don't even want to mess with people's head like that.
You got any collaborations you want to spill on?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shout out Guap Tarantino. That's my dude right there. That's twin.
Okay.
Appreciate him for really stepping with me. You feel me? Like, that's something I'm learning in the industry. A lot of people want something from you. You know what we were talking about earlier, stuff like that. And he never gave that. It was straight up, yo, I see what you're doing. Let me like take you up under my wing. This is the knowledge I got for you. Like, you could take that, do what you want with it, and whatever I could do to assist, I'm gonna do. So shout out Guap. He's real for that. And yeah, I'm gonna leave that. That's gonna be the only feature I talk about.
So like maneuvering. I know you've been like going to different cities and whatnot. Maneuvering through Atlanta as a female artist. What's your experience like? Because a male artist maneuvering through Atlanta is a lot different from yours. So like, what's yours like in terms of like the reception you get? Like, do you get a lot of male acceptance, or is it like mainly women? Like, what's kind of like the day in the life of Lady Lee? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And what's your craft like when you making your music, for sure?
So I feel like for me, I have a lot of male. I have a male crowd. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
A male dominant crowd. Females, I get the vibe that they be fucking with me, but I also get the vibe like I might be too aggressive for them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's more just like,
goddamn.
You feel me? Girls here want to be able to like twerk with each other. I'm more like, so
you suck at rapping. I'll battle you anytime you want, nigga.
Nah, facts. So they be a little trying to feel me out, and then the fact that it be a lot of males fucking with me too, it make girls be like, it's like, hold on now, is she? Like, whoa, sis, I'm chilling. I swear. But yeah. So I'm gonna say that, and then I'll also say, is it hard out here? So I don't want to say it's because it's Atlanta, right? I want to more so put it on myself. I feel like it's because I'm not from Atlanta.
Got you.
If I was from here, I think it'd be a lot more accepting. The people that I've been accepted by, or I feel accepted by, are people that aren't really, or platforms not from Atlanta.
Okay.
And that doesn't have to mean anything negative. It could just be they, trying to keep the culture with the culture, or however. So I get it. You feel me? But it's never like no bad energy though. Like people be giving me my respect. Sure. They give me my respect. So I appreciate it.
Got you. Let me get through these last couple questions before we get out of there. As an up-and-coming female rapper, what advice would you offer to other women inspired to make their mark in the rap scene?
Stay true to yourself. Don't sell out. Don't dance with the devil.
Don't dance with the devil.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Don't do that. And and just keep going. Do this shit for yourself. Do this shit. Don't do it to be accepted. Cause that fuel will burn out. Cause you're gonna keep trying to do it for approval. Do it for yourself.
Right. My last question, how do you balance being authentic to your craft and the type of message you want to put out with the climate of hip hop today? Like, how do you keep that balance of staying true to the words you want to put out, but also like, damn, this is where hip hop is today, but you not really feel like I gotta conform to that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. My bad. It's definitely. I definitely sacrifice a lot. I definitely sacrifice a lot. Because of that. I'm pretty sure if I do it, like right now as we talk about it, that's why it's like, damn, like it's like on the spot. Yeah. I sacrifice a lot. I lose out on a lot because of that shit. But it's all right though, because I see the vision. Like I see the bigger picture. I don't know when the bigger picture comes into play, but it does. So my goal is to just keep doing what I'm doing to get there. And that means staying true to myself and being authentic, regardless of the price.
For sure.
Regardless of the price. And that's why you be your own boss too. I'm my own boss. No cap. So I don't got to answer to nobody, no label.
Studio, all that. Shout out to
that. Thank you. Yeah, shout out to Lady Lab. I own a studio. We out in Riverdale.
Hard.
So yeah, I'm doing a lot. I'm doing a lot behind the scenes. My main thing too is to give back. Like I said, rapping, being lyrical, I could do that in my sleep. I really want to write for people. It's mad shit I'm gonna do. So the music is simple to me. It's everything else. That's the bigger picture. It's on the way though.
For sure. Hey, like you said, album on the way is a great conversation. Plug in your socials so they can follow you anywhere.
Yeah, definitely. You can follow me on Instagram at IamLady.Lee. You can subscribe to my YouTube at IamLadyLee. And everything else is gonna be I Am Lady Lee. For sure. That you want to find me on. You dig?
Word. For sure. It's been another episode of the Paradox Perspective Show. It's your boy Zay. You know you can find me Zay.app. Cole, he getting on social media soon. He told me. So, hey, 2024, he's going to be back on social media. So
we need that.
And we had another special guest, Lady Lee. It was a great conversation. Appreciate you for pulling up. And
absolutely.
We're going to catch y'all next episode, man.
For sure.
For sure.